Today, we're watching a video about DDG. This video is called DDG and the Dating Show of Doom, as you guys can see right here. Hopefully this video is a banger. You know, DDG's dating show hasn't got a lot of good reactions to it, involving India and everything else that's been going on, the females not liking her and all that stuff, and him crashing out on his audience about her. There's a bunch of stuff going on with DDG right now within the past month, and I want to hear a little bit about it because I really don't know much that's going on. So let's get straight into this video.
This between me and you, unfiltered. When I log off, my life is lit. When you niggas close your app, your life ain't shit, bitch.
Yeah, we're doing this.
See, I don't agree with doing shit like that, right? There's one thing about having money and just having money and just not caring what's going on, but then you gotta shove your money out in front of everybody. You hear what I'm saying? There's no point in doing that, right? I've been making good money for like the past 2 years, and honestly, I will never go back home and shove it in people's faces at all. I think that's some weird ass shit.
So DDG is currently crashing out on his fan base, and if you know me, I've made videos on DDG.
But he's also always been like that, and I think that's the reason why So Illuminati and DDG got into it in the first place when that beef happened back in the day. It was because DDG was just, I think So Illuminati's main point in those videos was So Illuminati is just like, he's basically going on about DDG, his materialistic side. He always has to bring up materialistic shit. Like he always talk about his cars, clothes, jewelry, houses, all that stuff. He talks about his multi-million sub channels and multiple channels he did, his platinum songs, his all that. I mean, all that stuff is good, right? It's good to have all that. You've accomplished a lot, right? And nobody's taking that from you, but to throw it and flaunt it in people's faces and be like, as soon as you start talking to somebody, you be like, you broke, you this, you that. And every single time somebody has something to say about you, that's all you have to throw money in the conversation. Like, you could tell somebody's character when they do that. They can't even defend themselves without bringing up their money.
And honestly, I feel the brain mush because why am I sitting up here finding all this footage of grown adults doing what amounts to high school shit for a video? Goddamn. But I show y'all this to get the point across that India is a pass around. She's been around the industry and is gonna come up again later. But that leads us to Are You My Ball, a dating show where DDG has various girls compete for his love, which is dumb as hell because at this point, this is still with India love. And before the show even started, this is her claiming DDG as her ball.
I got that motherfucking ball, nigga. I ain't gonna lose it, nigga.
So, if you can't already tell, this dating show makes no sense. DDG has a whole woman claiming him while getting women to come onto the show and compete for him. It already contradicts the purpose. And for the contestants, would that not make them feel some way? But to be fair, I'm pretty sure there is a cash prize, or there was a cash prize. So these women weren't willingly being around DDG just to be around him. There was money involved and exposure. So I guess they were getting something, I guess. As for the competing aspect, part of what the women would do are challenges. And for DDG, I didn't expect him to have these women do anything physical outside of like gooner stuff.
Are you a ball or are you a nutsack? Let's go! Get up! Let's go! Oh my God! Get up! Get up! Let's go! Balance it! Balance it! Let's go! Let's go! Come on, Cookie. You got it. Come on,
Fuck is this shit?
Come on, Oreo. Come on. You a ball. Let's get it. Come on, Sugar. Good job. Let's go. Get up, mother.
And after doing challenges like this, at the end, he would have the shorties stand and eliminate each other. Or at least that was day one. Because from what I can tell, the way shorties would be eliminated changed.
What the fuck is this clip?
DDG did eliminations drastically changed people's perception on the show. But I'll get to it when I get to it. One of my first issues was how goonified the show was getting. What you're seeing right now is footage of the women shaking and wearing That's My Ball shirts. And maybe I'm too woke, but part of me feels like this is the objectification Olympics. I mean, even on the back of the shorts that the women are wearing, it literally says his ball. So I definitely feel like that's crossing the lines. Like Niggas got his ball on a shorty's bunda. He dead ass put his ball on the butt. And I've already talked about it extensively. Okay, content like this just further seals women into the box that is showing off your body for easy engagement and clout. And with these women being black, it only furthers the notion that black bodies are meant to be, especially our women. And it's not even like I don't fuck with bad bitches or twerking, but it gets excessive, bruh. And that's something even India Love had to admit.
You want to see more of on the show though? Instead of all this the dream big shit that's going on, I wanted to see ladies being more attentive towards him, like.
And if India Love has to say you low-key being too, I think there's an issue. But since we're on the topic of India Love, let's talk about where the show started turning people off. And that was when DDG had her included. Women on the show felt like India was bullying them and just being rude overall. And I definitely agree. In episode 6, DDG had India eliminate contestants, and she was just very nasty and mean-spirited when addressing these women.
Sugar, I'm so sorry. Are you so shocked? Oh.
I don't know. I think we go together, but I think we go together.
Wait, who's that?
I think we go together. Me and Moo.
Oh, it's over with now. Can I have the ring? I don't think y'all go together. It's not really a chance anymore, but thank you. What does that say? Stretch over that way if you don't mind.
It says no.
It says what?
No, I'm kidding. It says Daryl.
Deliberately put my man's name on you. Oh, is right. I just want to know.
I didn't know that.
Oh no, I don't mean it like that. Wait.
I don't mean it like that. I'm just saying like, you know.
The shade of funniest one out of the group. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Can you do me a
I ain't even
favor?
gonna cap.
Can you take
Yeah,
that
I got
off?
the
Yeah.
Either
the
like
pro
laser
gloves on.
coverage.
Feel me?
Soon
Turn
as
them
it
into
heals.
some
Oh
shorts.
yeah, for sure.
You gonna do that for me?
Yeah, for you.
Promise?
I promise.
I bet.
Tattoo coming off real soon. Fuck y'all talking about.
I'm gonna say this again. If you don't got you a couple pair of pro clubs, I said it a couple videos ago. Look at this. Look at this right here. Motherfucker's fire, man. Get you some pro clubs, man. Get you a couple pairs, like 5 pairs. It's like house pants, pajamas. Get you some white tees too. White tees, gray pro club pants. Wear them around the house every day. Your life will change.
Lasered off or covered up. She know what's up.
The fuck is this?
Hello.
The first clip was for surely mean-spirited in my opinion. The way India talked to Shorty, that ain't sit right with me. Granted, all of them are crazy for competing for doo-doo garbage, but India putting that woman down like she's not the biggest clown of them all was weird. The second clip though, I included it for 2 reasons. Reason number 1 being, I just thought it showcased India's attitude and the way she was speaking to the women, which I also believe is part of the reasons for the women to react in their own ways, but I'll get into that. But the second reason I included this clip was just to show how absurd social media is, because why on God's green earth are random women getting DDG's name tatted? And they're black too, so it just be making the intelligent black queens in the community look bad just by association, because that is bird behavior. I'ma keep it real. Now, a specific contestant named Lil Vicki ended up getting fed up with India's bullying, and what she did initially was repost India's past relationships, and DDG saw that, and here's his reaction.
Damn, why would she repost that?
What was it?
Like, she posting like shit about India like on some weird shit though. Like it's like so extra.
Bro.
Taking the verse off.
I forgot to mention, they did make music on this show, and DDG's first thought was to take her off the song. I just feel like, my nigga, if you gonna date a shorty with a past, don't be surprised when that shit gets brought up.
See, that's some cornball shit. That's another one of the cornball things you have. You dating, you fucking with fucking with a female, whatever they doing. You fucking with a female, you got her all over the internet, flying her out to different countries, but she done been with 13 other niggas within the past 5 years that you know about. Right? You can't not know about it. It's public. It's all over the internet, right? You seen them doing the game, all these football players and nigga from Africa and Jamaican niggas and shit like that. Like you know about all these niggas, but you hurt when somebody reposts a picture of them On the net? Come on,
especially
now,
when, according to Lil Vicki herself, which you're gonna see, she said India was basically body watching the other women, bringing up their past, and just being overall disrespectful.
Crazy, man.
What she did was merely a reaction to
that's
what
some
she
real
had been going
cornball
through.
ass shit.
But this is what Vicki had to say when confronted by Deshae Frost about these same reposts.
People brought to my attention, they've been seeing your TikTok reposts and seemed like you were low-key reposting a lot of shit about Miss Love. Relationships with the game, things about her hugging on Duke Dennis, things that don't even matter anymore. Now, out of respect to Miss Love, I love Miss Love, all right? And you ain't gonna talk about Miss Love like that, all right? So, do you have any explanation for yourself?
Deshae funny as hell.
I personally don't know anything about her, so I didn't realize the age gap when I posted what I posted, so I did remove that repost. I'm going to stand on the post with Duke Dennis because if we're bringing up other women's past and bringing up stuff from the past, then I feel like everybody else repost should. I just feel like if we're bringing up, you know what I mean?
But I will say this, okay? Vicki, that was unwarranted, unprovoked. India never said nothing disrespectful to you, ever.
No, but I was acting out of emotion, so if I disrespected you in any way, I want to apologize, but I did watch the clips back, and I in no shape, way, or form condone bullying of anybody sitting down on these chairs right now. I feel very disrespected just being in the cast and seeing the way that these women were spoken to, calling women losers, talking about women having a white tongue, or walking past our beds, talking about how they weren't made, or we had empty chip bags, like you're better than somebody. I would never move at 30 years old like I'm better than anybody sitting in these chairs. So...
good for her. I respect Shorty for standing on her feelings because I won't lie. Like I said, I did feel like India came with a pretty disrespectful energy. And DDG as the host has a level of responsibility to making sure the women he had on aren't feeling no type of way. The fact a lot of the cast is black is an even bigger reason because we not trying to make black women look foolish live, but that's just how I feel. But let's talk about the aftermath of the show, DDG's response, India's response, and then I want to talk about how DDG is clearly losing his mind because he's just allergic to criticism.
With a brain. No grown person with a brain.
Yeah, this nigga since the dawn of time, since he's came up, since day one, I remember watching this nigga when I was like 15, 16 years old. Every time somebody had something to say about him, he would lose his shit over and over again. No matter who it is, he would lose his mind and go on rants, tirades, talking crazy.
A mind of thought in a brain gonna think that a nigga is gonna get married in 7 days. I don't know why y'all think that's a thing. Why do y'all think this is it? Why do y'all think I'm gonna get married? Y'all took this parasocialism to the next level, bro. Who the gonna live stream this? Think about it. Cause
I can see what he's saying though. I can see why he's mad. I can see why he's mad about this though. So if this video is saying that, if the dude making this video is saying that he don't know why DDG would be mad about some shit like that, I get to see exactly why he would be mad about some shit like this.
we grew up watching TV shows, right? Bro, who the is gonna go on live, meet girls for the first time ever in their life, and in 7 days get married?
It's like they don't know it's a show. It's a game show. It's entertainment. It's people don't know. It's like people don't know about that. And then you got other people making think pieces on it, like the dude making this video. There's no hate towards him. No hate towards the dude making this video, but it's a whole ass think piece about something that should not be thought about at all.
What y'all don't know is these girls know that. They know. You niggas is the only niggas that don't know. Y'all the only ones that's lost. Okay? We need to rewire our brains. Like, I feel like.
So I just think this clip is him not being able to understand where people's issues are. No one is saying he needs to marry these women or that we expected DDG to enter anything serious. But the whole point of a dating show is for there to be a date at the end or for the...
No, it's not. No, it is not. It's for entertainment. No, it's not. I completely disagree with that. I think you just want to make a video to make a video at the end of the day. Because I completely disagree with that.
Which is, hey, this shorty gets with DDG. But he made a dating show when he had a whole girlfriend, which...
Nobody, like, nah, I don't know. I think the dude making this video is taking the whole thing out of context. See, I disagree with you on this part. I don't know what you're going to say for the rest of the video, but I completely disagree with you on this one. I think you're missing. I think you're one of the parasocial people that he's talking about.
which was just the antithesis of the whole like idea. And also, I know he has used this as a defense, which is it's inspired by Flavor Flav, but dude, it's just a different time, you feel me?
It don't matter. If something is inspired by something, how you gonna get mad? This video got 65,000 views. If I was DDG, I came across this video and you talking like this, I'll be mad too.
Because
I ain't
that may
even
have
gonna lie.
worked back then doesn't mean it's gonna work now. Just because something is happening on a game show does not make that thing okay. You can't just be rude to people or belittle them or treat them poorly just because it's a show. I just don't think we should be using "it's just a show" as a
That's not what he was saying though. That's not. Nobody was talking about what you just said. Of course, it's wrong to bully anybody in general, right? Bullying is needed at some points in life growing up. You need a little bit of bullying in your life, right? I think that's a part of life, or else you end up like, I'm not going to say anything else on that. But the point that I'm trying to say is what DDG was just talking about in the clip before. He was talking about people being parasocial, saying that he was going to get married to a girl. And they're mad that he's still fucking with India after he did a love show. It was a show. Exactly what you just heard. Show. It's in the name, show. It's a game. It's a game show. That's exactly what it is. What do you not understand? I don't understand the point of this video at this point.
defense. That's
nobody. He was not even addressing the bullying part of it. You addressed something that DDG wasn't even addressing just now. So I don't understand that point of the video. You addressed something that DDG wasn't addressing. What DDG was addressing was people saying that he wasn't going to get married to the person who won the game show. So he's crashing out on the people that are mad, that are commenting in his live and stuff like that, saying, why didn't you get married to this person after the game show? Why didn't you start fucking with this person after the game show? Instead, you fucked with India. So I really don't understand why like, what's the point?
Saying, it's just a prank, bro, or I'm just trolling, and niggas like put spiders in someone's food or something. I don't know. But the funny thing is,
I don't know.
DDG ended up.
If I'm tripping saying down, if I'm tripping by saying this right now, put it down in the comment section.
Bus to defend India.
Y'all trying to cancel India when DeShay was saying the wildest.
Now I disagree with him on this. India will, and both of them. If you're gonna cancel, like, why are you even saying cancel DeShay in the first place? Why are you even putting that out there? If India says some fucked up shit, just say it. She said some fucked up shit. Why you gotta come on TikTok or live and just say some stupid shit like this? The fuck is this?
Was saying the wildest shit. Brother was saying the wildest shit. But y'all wanna pick and choose.
Nah, nobody's picking and choosing. Nobody's picking and choosing. Everybody's used to it. And not only are they used to Dub and DeShay saying that, people talk shit about them in comments every day. Nobody's picking. This is the first time India is getting criticism about anything, major criticism about anything, to the point where the whole internet is talking about her. This is the first time. Versus Dub and DDG getting it every time they get on camera. This is the first time India is getting it like that. So I don't know why you pointing fingers at those two niggas when they weren't even in the conversation. You basically saying cancel everybody. Cancel India, Dub, and fucking DeShay.
Who y'all wanna...
And yeah,
that's weird.
Like, these guys may have said some crazy shit, but I feel like there's definitely a difference between a nigga trolling and India Love having.
Now the difference between DDG, I mean the difference between Dub and DeShay and what they do is Dub and DeShay would 100% be trolling. They just be saying dumb shit just for the clip. They be clip forming. That's exactly what they do. They clip form. They say stupid shit. They come out the ass. They do dumb stuff, and sometimes they do take a little bit too far with the trolling, and then they have to bring themselves back into reality. Miss India right here, she's never been in reality. She hasn't been in reality since she was like 16. She had grown men talking about her when she was 16. She hasn't been in reality for a long time. She's had money, fame, all that stuff since she was like 16. since the early 2010s. She hasn't been in reality in a long time, and she probably never has been in reality. And she went on that dating show talking shit about everybody. We seen the live when him and India, DDG and India were just walking through through all the beds, and she was just talking shit about everybody, looking at everybody like they rats and there's pieces of shit. This is exactly what India was doing. And I think that's the difference between Dub and Deshae versus what India was doing. You can see her face right now and how she looking. It's just like the arrogance behind what India's doing. That's why she's getting the type of hate that she's getting right now.
Direct communication and saying hurtful things to these women. But let's get into a response, and I'll quickly go through it.
Always gonna present myself as that girl. That's just the type of aura and person that I am myself, and I feel like I carried that. I feel like I carried that during the show. I feel like I showed that. I don't feel like I did too much. I could have did way more. But out of like understanding and respect, I kept it calm, cool, collected, sweet, whatever the case may be.
I feel like if India really was...
See, that shit's corny as hell. Exactly what India just said is corny as hell. What do you mean you kept it sweet? It's just arrogance. It's like the whole arrogance behind her. That's why she's getting the hate that she's getting right now.
Was that girl, she wouldn't have to resort to petty things like belittling people. You can capture a room without theatrics, that's what I think. And also, if she did way more, she'd be seen as even more corny than she already is, because she's pushing 30.
But it's also, you know, the gist behind all this, and what I actually I genuinely do think, this is all entertainment at the end of the day. This is all entertainment. Now, some things might divert away from that path of entertainment and go to real life circumstances. But at the end of the day, everything that's going on in this game show and what DDG's live streaming, his whole entire internet persona and everything that's going on between Dub, him, DDG, Deshae, everybody, this is all entertainment at the end of the day. I don't think any of this shit is real. I think all of it is scripted. I think the whole India shit is scripted. I think everything about this whole thing is scripted. It's to get people just like the people that he was talking about on Twitch and his live streams talking shit. It's to get more engagement. All this shit is engagement baiting, honestly. You got to think about it like this. If India came on a game show with a whole bunch of females, right, and talk shit about all those females got mad, then you got females in the comment section defending the females that were on the game show, defending them against India. Now you got all this engagement on this post. You got all this engagement on this live. It just boosts your numbers. You get more likes. You get more dislikes. Dislikes, and that's engagement, right? You get these views. You get all these comments defending somebody versus this one person. And then again, this same person is commenting on another video hating on this other person because this person doesn't like this person for hating on this person. It's just a whole bunch of engagement.
Doing it.
But I don't think any of this shit is real.
DDG put her up to it once again.
Nothing.
Flav influence, but it still stands.
Bro,
you feel me?
DDG has been known for engagement baiting people since the beginning, and you guys don't think this is engagement baiting right here? This is engagement baiting at its finest. Since the beginning of time when he was with McQueen, he was doing videos with Flight, all the way back in the day when he was first making his rap songs, when he first got his I-8, he was fucking with Essence back in the day. Bro, he was engagement baiting from the beginning. And you don't think he's still doing that now? Motherfucker's been on the internet for 15 fucking years damn near.
Whatever y'all want to do. I told Moo before I got there.
Over
if anybody
a
wanted to get in the
decade.
ring with me, I would be more than honored. He like, nah, we're not doing that, da-da-da. Because I knew
I think
was coming
all these
up.
niggas is on payroll. You don't think DDG paid her to go on live right here and say this shit right here? I say there's a 50-50 chance right now that DDG paid India to go on live and say some crazy shit. My camera ain't the best, but this bitch is shiny as hell on camera right now. What the fuck is this?
I was ready to back it up. I was ready to be. I said, hey.
She need to turn her goddamn brightness down.
Because I knew I wasn't holding back for nothing or nobody.
Why the fuck is her brightness so high?
If y'all really here for this nigga Moo, who I care about more than a lot of shit.
See, this is engagement baiting right here. Exactly what she said. Engagement baiting. These is all keywords that they're all using. It's all engagement bait.
See who really is. really is though. Let me see who
Shit's
really
crazy.
could take it, because
Do these guys got an open relationship or something? You're willing to fight women on the show over a nigga to see if those women are good enough for that same nigga who you also claim? Do that make sense? But that's the
It's
reason
engagement,
for the
dude.
backlash. If DDG was gonna do this show, he shouldn't even have been the person who was the target of the women's affection, especially when he got a shorty who's ready to fight over it. Let's just keep it a stack. This is mad ghetto. That's just mad ghetto. But that stuff aside, there's a Twitter community called DDG Unfiltered, which is erased from existence. Like, niggas was on some One Piece stuff and literally altered history so that any records of the calm is gone. And the reason it's gone is allegedly because DDG had part of his fan.
I heard about that DDG Unfiltered shit, that Twitter community where they were just going crazy on DDG's top, just saying a whole bunch of crazy shit. I heard about that. I want to hear about it a little bit more.
Base Mass reported, but from what I gathered, DDG Unfiltered was a subpart of DDG's community that was not yes men and were heavily criticizing DDG for the show. And that's pretty valid because if y'all haven't realized, DDG's community has a bad, and I mean extremely bad yes man problem. Like, it's horrible. You cannot go against
That's
that
mainly
method.
anybody,
so a
though,
con that
man.
was built to oppose the yes man
I say
stuff.
anybody, any big creator is going to have a yes man problem. Kai has it. Aiden Ross has it. DDG has it. Everybody has it. Deshae has it. Dub has it. Every single community has that type of yes man community, and I feel like that just grows over time as they start liking a creator. It's very, like, the term parasocial is used way more than it should be, but in terms of what's going on with those Twitter communities and stuff like that, it's 100% parasocial. There's a lot of fucking behavior, like weird behavior going on in there.
That was good. Okay, that existed to help DDG's community as a whole. The issue is that DDG just can't take accountability or criticism or just admit he's wrong. And also, another issue was the fact they were spam posting an image showing all of India's past relationships.
I don't know why y'all be trying me, bro. I'm not one of them niggas. I'm not one of these little nerd niggas.
Yeah, you is.
Be talking shit and I ain't gonna pop my shit, nigga. Like,
You could talk on the internet all you want to, big dog. You could do that shit all you want to, big fella. You feel me? Me, from the comfort of my bedroom or my office room, which this is right here, where I edit my videos and do all that, and now I'm doing reactions in here, talk as much shit as I want to. Ain't none of y'all niggas coming to my house. That's the same thing with you, DDG. Ain't none of them niggas running up in your crib doing none of that. We all know that. So you could talk as crazy as you want to on the internet, DDG.
Understand who the f I be talking about. I'ma piss y'all off every time. And when I piss y'all off,
They pissing you off.
For someone who's
You're not
supposed to
pissing
be
them
pissing
off.
people, he sure does sound pissed.
He do.
This is how I know my love show is a success. Niggas is making Twitter communities. You know what? Just because y'all did that, matter of fact,
Shit's crazy, huh?
DDG India's.
That's the end of this video. We're over 30 minutes on this video. This is a long ass video. I don't think we need any more. I fuck with DDG, but there's a lot of stuff that the motherfucker has to work on. A lot. Like I said, I've been watching DDG. I've been fucking with his content for a very long time. But there is a lot of different things that irks me about DDG sometimes. And stuff that he's saying right here in this clip and the one right before this, that's some of the reasons why it irks me. But hope y'all like this video. Make sure you like, sub, comment down below. And make sure you guys also follow my Twitch page. Right? Gonna be doing a lot of content on there. A lot of live streams. Right? We're gonna be playing a new Battlefield when it comes out. I want to play Alien Isolation soon. I want to start a whole playthrough with that. I want to do some Resident Evil content, stuff like that. So make sure you guys follow the Twitch account. Make sure you guys follow the main channel too. A lot of car content on there. I'm a car guy. That's my main hobby. So with all that being said, you guys have a beautiful day. I'll talk to you beautiful people later. Bye.